Hey there, Tigers. I am so excited to meet you. My name is Miss Shellman, and I'm going to be your teacher this year. And right now, I'm currently sitting in our classroom, so I'm going to give you a little sneak peek if you haven't seen it already, if you weren't able to see it at open house. Here we are. So we're going to be spending a lot of time here together this year. I'm so excited. Something that I really like to do before the school year starts is to read a book to you guys. So what I do every year, the day before school, is I find a book to read, and I love to read you guys a book before the school year starts. So I really hope that you can listen to this book with me the night before school so that we can read a book together. So the book that I like to read is Too Much Glue by Jason Lefebvre. And I really, really like this book, and I'll explain that a little bit later. But right now, maybe take a few minutes to make a couple predictions about what you think this is going to be about. Too much glue. I'm going to try and get it to where you guys can see whenever I'm reading. Our art teacher says too much glue never dries. She reminds us glue raindrops, not puddles. And she warns me, Maddie, too much glue. I bet you can find Maddie. But my dad and I love glue. At home, we make glue glasses, glue mustaches, and even glue bouncy balls. Mom is happy to help. So there's a very important main idea of this book. And I want you to be thinking about, what do you think the author wants you to know from this book by the very end? So during art class, I find the fullest bottle of glue. I tip them over and squeeze, plop. Glue squishes from the orange tips and slops all over. Sequins and googly eyes float around in a gluey lake. Then it's time for the most important decoration. Oh my goodness. Maddie seems to be a little troublemaker. I like his style though. That's what I like to do at home. I like to do crafts too. Geronimo! I belly flop onto the table and roll around, letting the glue and everything else cover me. Now, what are you thinking? What are you thinking about Maddie right now? What questions do you have about Maddie? Time to go on the drying rack, I announce. But when I try to pull myself off the table, I boing right back down. Too much glue, Maddie, too much glue, my teacher squawks. This is bad. There's only half an hour until the end of school, and all I can do is lift my head, wave my hands, and wiggle my feet. The rest of me is blucky, stucky mess. Can somebody help me? I call. I wonder what that teacher is thinking right now. While my teacher breathes into a paper bag, Noah shouts, "Let's lasso him!" Lasso? Where's the lasso? That's a lasso. It's a big rope that farmers use to rein animals in. Noah shouts, "Let's lasso him!" Izzy, Noah, and Owen get to work. Soon I'm roped. Oh my goodness. Soon I'm roped from all sides like a rodeo pony. But when they try to pull me out, snap, the lassos break, leaving colorful octopus tentacles everywhere. The glue is too strong, and now I'm a clingy, stringy, blucky, stucky mess. He is getting deeper and deeper into trouble, it seems. His teacher seems not to be doing anything about it. "Don't worry, Maddie. We know what to do," shouts Luke and Grace from across the room. Wonder what contraption they're making right now. "Is that a tow truck?" I ask as they wheel the contraption over and stick a plastic hook into my suit of glue. My friends pull one way and the glue pulls the other. Creak, click, creak, click, until, oh my goodness, it looks like they're making a catapult. Kaboom! The tow truck explodes and plastic bricks rain all over. Now I'm a clicky, bricky, clingy, stringy, blucky, stucky mess. The school nurse bursts in and checks my temperature. 98.6. Sorry, no fever. I can't send you home early. She dabs and pats me like I'm spilled juice, but the more she blots, the more the glue spreads. It's like he has a disease. Soon I'm a melted mummy, clicky, bricky, clingy, stringy, blucky, stucky mess. Oh my goodness, I wonder what lesson he might learn from this. Then the principal comes in. Uh-oh. He takes one look at me, sticks a note on my belly, and leaves. Seeing my teacher huffing and puffing like a train gives me a great idea. I whisper it to Haley and Owen. The final bell rings and everyone freezes, except Owen and Haley. It says according to the text, it says the final bell rings and everyone freezes except Owen and Haley. So that makes me think, as a reader, I'm inferring that Owen and Haley are about to be up to something. I wonder what they're about to do. Take a second and think. What do you think? Make a prediction. "It's the biggest one we can make," they shout, furiously flapping a huge paper fan at me. So what are they doing? What has his problem been the whole time? He's been sticky, a blucky, stucky mess, and it looks like they're making a fan. Then just as I'm thinking I'll be a note on my tummy, melted mummy, clicky, bricky, clingy, stringy, blucky, stucky glue boy for the rest of my life, my plan works. Something my teacher said could never happen happens. The glue dries. So I guess he used too much glue, and the teacher always says if you use too much glue, it's never gonna dry. But I guess his friends built a contraption to help him dry. But I'm still stuck, and now I hear footsteps. The door starts to open. Oh no. Whenever there's a ... as a reader, that makes me think, that builds it up and makes me think something's about to happen. ... Oh my goodness. My father and some other carpool parents walk in. Dad comes closer and inspects me. I like that word, inspects. He's looking at him. He's analyzing him. Then he peels me off the table. Glue, yarn, bricks, and all. He spins me around. No one makes a sound. Do you think he's in trouble? Then Dad smiles. Maddie, you're a masterpiece. He holds me up for everyone to admire. My friends all cheer. Now, as a reader, I have a question. I want you to think about this. Why is Maddie not in trouble with his parents? Why is Maddie not in trouble with his parents? He didn't listen to his teacher. He used too much glue. So why is he not in trouble? The car ride home is interesting. You've got stuff flying all over the place. Look at all of those intricate details from his masterpiece flying off of him. Mom is speechless when Dad brings me in the house, but he knows just what to do. Well, kiddo, Dad says, some beautiful things only happen once, and this is one of those things. He gently grips the dried glue in front of my neck and behind my collar and peels me open like a ripe banana. Wow, what a great sentence. He peels me open like a banana. He looks like he's being peeled like a banana. Now it's Dad's turn to glue, and he seals up the sides of the me-shaped work of art. I bet it would take all of the glue in the art room to make a U-shaped work of art, Dad, I say. Dad laughs. Then he glues a big magnet to the back of my project and hangs it in the fridge. During dinner, we sneak peeks at my masterpiece, and after dinner, we take the principal's note very seriously. So let's read the principal's note. It says, from the desk of Elmer G. Stuckey, please encourage Maddie to use tape instead of glue. And it looks like they took him very seriously. So earlier I asked you to think about, why was Maddie not in trouble with his parents? I want you to think about that. And if you can't think about why he might not be in trouble with his parents, it's because his family really, really, really values creativity. And at home, he always played with glue, and it was normal for him, and that's okay. And that sometimes at school we do things a little bit differently than you might do at home, but that's okay. So what I'm asking for you is, whenever you come to school, is to please, please, please let me know what you like to do with your families and what you enjoy doing, your hobbies and your interests, and what you do with your families, so that we can work together, so that I can see what you and your families value together, so that we can have a great, wonderful year. Okay? So I just love this book, and I think that it has a great message, because the teachers didn't know that Maddie wasn't really a troublemaker, but that he just always did these types of things at home, and that he wasn't intentionally trying to get in trouble or anything, but he just really loves being creative and using lots of glue, and it was a masterpiece, and his parents thought it was so wonderful. And I just really encourage you guys to be super creative, and to include your hobbies and your interests and everything that you like to do in the classroom as well, and use your imagination. So that's what I take away from this book. So I very much encourage you to bring in your imagination and everything that you love and care about into our classroom. So I really hope that you enjoyed this book as much as I do, because I love all of my new friends, and I loved all of my friends last year and all of the years that I've been teaching, and I love all of your little personalities, and I cannot wait to meet you and get to know you, just like I'm sure Maddie would be a very interesting student to have as well. So I cannot wait to have you in my classroom, and I can't wait for school to start. And don't use too much glue. I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.